What's up, guys? Bar Bright Sports Channel back here to do my top 10 best golf courses I've ever played. So it's sort of a mix between birdies and bunkers and top 10. Remember, I'm here to teach you guys how, about these courses, and so if you guys want to play them someday, for all of you guys who are golfers, then you guys know where they are, what they're like. So, all right. I am going to start off with 3 honorable mentions. These were courses that I play a lot. There's one of them on here that I traveled to play, and then the other 2, there are courses nearby my house, so I play them maybe twice a year. Except one that I haven't played yet this year, which is shocking. But the honorable mentions is Talking Stick Resort in Scottsdale, Arizona. Ironwood Golf Course in Sussex, Wisconsin, and Nagadwaki Golf Course in Delafield, Wisconsin. So, as you can tell, the 2 Wisconsin ones are the ones that I play more often. The Talking Stick one, the reason it's an honorable mention, it was a resort, but it was sort of felt like a Midwest course, even though it was in Arizona. Just definitely didn't have the feel that it should for its location. And, Nagadwaki. Well, that course it only has 2 good holes, and they have a great view of Pewaukee Lake. So yeah, that's probably why that makes the honorable mention. Then Ironwood has 3 9-hole courses: Callow, Meath, and Burr. Burr's my favorite. I only played it once. It's so busy, so you can't get on it rarely. You can get on it rarely, so it's definitely a good course. I'd recommend playing that if you're in the Wisconsin area. Especially if you're staying at a lake house. It's pretty close to all those lakes. Oh, my windows are open. That's what that was a car driving past. Sorry. And on we go to the big list. Top 10 favorite courses I've ever played. Here we go. All right, number 10. We're going to start off strong. Broadlands in North Prairie, Wisconsin. So this course is about 15 minutes away from my house. It's definitely nice. And it's I played in May, so the grass wasn't too long. But see, how did I prepare this? I don't know why. So, oops, I ran into my bed. So if it is, sorry. So if you play this course in August, the rough would be growing from this chair up to my knee, and it's still in play. So you technically do have to search for your ball. So that's definitely the most challenging part of the course, but otherwise it's a pretty nice course. I would definitely recommend it. Hole 10, you literally have to drive around this big wraparound bridge to get over from 9 to 10 around the clubhouse. It's really cool. And another feature where if you pay attention to road signs like I do, all the streets, it's in a little neighborhood called the Broadlands neighborhood, and all the streets are named after golf courses. There's one called Augusta Way, St. Andrews Boulevard. It's definitely a great setup, and I would recommend going there if you're in the area. Fairways of Woodside, Lisbon, Wisconsin. That is up by Ironwood, maybe about 2 miles away from Ironwood. But it's as you can tell, it's a little nicer in Ironwood. Underrated. It's not very popular. If you look up golf courses in Wisconsin, you get that a magazine of the golf in Wisconsin. It actually does not even show Fairways of Woodside. But it's sort of a secret identity course that I'm telling you about. So listen and don't tell anybody. I'm joking. You should tell everybody. It's a great course. For the Masters, there's the 3 holes that are called Amen Corner, and they also have an Amen Corner at Fairways of Woodside. And for hole 15, if you're a lady hitting or a new kid, I wouldn't say I'm new. I played it last year, 3 years into my golf, but if you can't hit your drives in the air and far yet, on 15, you automatically lose one ball. Because, like, there's, like, swamp from, like, 100 yards from the ladies' tees. So, like, if you can't hit your ball in the air for 100 yards, you're stuck. So, that's the one thing I just have to warn you about there. And that's another course I would recommend. I'm going to recommend all of these, so if I keep saying I would recommend this course, well, then I'm just repeating myself. But that's going to happen probably. So, and number 8 here, Desert Ridge Nick Faldo course in Scottsdale, Arizona. This course is number 8. It would actually be number 5, but it was snowing in Arizona. Yeah. 30 degrees, snowing. Probably would put it at 8. But if it was that wasn't because the holes were bad. The weather was bad. The weather ruined it. It was actually a pretty nice course. I would recommend it if you were in Arizona. If it's supposed to snow, I would definitely not do it. It makes it very, very boring. So, don't go. If it's raining, don't go. I bet if you can get a sunny day, tell me how good the course actually is. If you can get a sunny day. All right, number 7, Miramichi, Millington, Tennessee. You're wondering, where the heck is Millington? So Millington is about 30 minutes north of Memphis. And that course is actually, since Justin Timberlake is from Memphis, he built the course. So he thought that was fun. We only played 9 holes there, started pouring. All these courses have been bad weather. And one of them you're going to be shocked at the weather. Number 5, you're going to be shocked on the weather. So I just got warn you there. Thought someone was at the door. Never mind. But, so that was a good course. It started raining. My dad hit a ball into like a lower area, and it was raining so hard that he couldn't find the ball. Like the ball like went into like all the rainwater. So that was definitely different about that course. And hole 9 had like tons of water, and you know I love water holes, so that was definitely fun. Number 6, North Sound Golf Club in Grand Cayman. Grand Cayman is an island in the Caribbean, owned by Great Britain. Just a little history lesson on Baller Brett Sports Channel. But yeah, that was definitely a fun course. And on hole 9 there, if you ever get down there, if they ever open back up, let's hope they do. But if you hit your drive very far left like my dad did, he almost hit it on the hole 10 green, and we were aiming for hole 9. Whoops. Yeah, he definitely messed up a little bit there. But yeah, that was definitely a fun course. New country, as you can tell. Only foreign golf course I've ever played. So yeah, that's definitely an interesting fact about that course. And Harborside, Chicago. And this is the course, number 5. Just so you know, it's number 5. But this is the course where you're going to be shocked at the weather. It started on hole 13, I want to say. It was supposed to snow 7 inches that day in the middle, actually end of April. It started snowing on hole 13. We made it through, and we got in the car and just started snowing. It was like only 20 degrees when we played. It was terrible. So I would definitely go back. And they have this hole where they have so much sand. This is their signature hole. So it's sand, all sand, and then like there's grass. It's a par 3, and then there's grass in the shape of an anchor. It's really cool. So you can't really tell when you're playing it, but then if you like look at, so the map it's just south of Chicago, or look up Harborside Golf Club. Zoom in on it, and you'll see a hole that looks like an anchor. I recommend you guys doing that. It's very cool to see. Number 4 is Eagle Mountain in Fountain Hills, Arizona. This course, let's just say it was awesome. So hole 12 went in between two mountains. I thought that was really cool. They set it up perfectly there, hitting in between mountains. And I saw my first ever rattlesnake. That was definitely cool. I hit my ball and I hit it down in his like bushes, and it bounced. I saw this little long line thing like a snake. I hit it down there. Right when it landed, there was. So yeah, that was a rattlesnake that I saw. So that was definitely a cool thing about that. And here's the new course that I just played. Rush Creek, Maple Grove, Minnesota. So you guys know the lightning delay. I probably don't need to say too much about this one, because you guys just watched this video. I mean, it was, let me think, today's Tuesday, Saturday, 1, 2. It was 3 days ago, so you guys should be able to remember a little bit. So, yeah, my favorite hole is 12, the almost island hole. And you guys know my dad hit one in 10 feet. My grandpa also did, and they started arguing because my dad missed a 3-inch putt. So yeah, he struggled a little bit. And that was definitely one of the more unique rounds of golf I played. The course wasn't weird. It was the weather. So like the first time, it was like sunny, and they blew a horn, which means you had to go inside because there was lightning. And it was sunny. We're just like, what? Wait, what? And then later, we finish up, and there's thunder, and it's just like constant thunder. And like we're thinking, why are they not blowing the horn now? So we finish up, and the horn goes off. So we're not lucky there. So we did end up getting to finish. I did not do a birdies and bunkers on the last 5 holes. My favorite hole on the last 5 holes was probably 14, the hardest one on the course. So yeah, that's my little birdies and bunkers on the last 5 holes of Rush Creek, because I didn't get to do it because we were in the lightning delay. And then, number 2, Red Rocks in South Dakota. Rapid City, South Dakota. So if you visit Mount Rushmore, that's the course to play. Let me say it again. Red Rocks in Rapid City, South Dakota. So there's this par 3, hole 5, where you hit down like a cliff, and it's all red rocks. That's how you get the name. And that was my favorite hole on that course. And it was like, it's very cool because like, it's like, there's so many like rats and stuff that make it so cool. Like when you hit it into the rough, you're just like, oh, I think I hit it into a canyon. Not really, but like there's so many rats there. It's just like, it's cool to look at. I would definitely recommend that course. And here we go. Number 1. This is a course that unfortunately some of you guys can't play because it is a course that only members can play. And yes, I'm not sure I've done birdies and bunkers on this one yet. The Janesville Country Club in Janesville, Wisconsin. It has my highest ranking so far. It's fast greens. My grandma and grandpa are members there. It's a great course. It's very nice, well kept. Divots are filled. I mean, you should fill your divots. Fill your divots, people. If you even have one of those sand things. But yeah, it's a very nice course. I would definitely recommend it if you can play it. But if you can't, well, I hope that I can do a birdies and bunkers and like just tell you enough stuff so it can feel like they're there. I feel very bad for everybody who can't play it. It's definitely a nice course. But that's all for today. Remember to like and subscribe. Be a baller. Baller Brett out.